Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to Asphalt Files. This is session number 82. In the previous session, we had to cut things off mid-mission, but we are in the middle of the Tassoff Factory mission. We also did a couple mid recoveries and tested out how magnificent our half the metal spring is. But anyway, we have the Tassoff Factory where 11 turns in. And we'll get into action. Maybe I started a bit late because I was busy with other stuff, but yeah, there's Alcatoid bodies everywhere. It's about what I expect. I remember we ended with not ending the turn because Hasme was generous enough to at least let me know what terrible things that we're going to be seeing in a second. Courtesy of our various Alcatoid friends. Like there is a Gilman up here. Oh, there's a Tassoff up there too. Didn't notice that. A lot of people that are just chilling up in the upper floors ready to ambush us, so Alcatoid is in design in multiple different ways, as to what I gather. And maybe this fella too, we'll see. Because this Alcatoid is definitely going to see this Alcatoid when he climbs down, but we'll see. And then Rouge was here, they were about to go up to see if anything's in this module. I think we're doing good otherwise. There's still there's not that much map, so I'm hoping there's not that much left aliens to worry about, but let's end the turn and see if Ren's fine or not. Oh wow, the Gelman went over here. That works. Also, something shot. Or tried to shoot. Oh, there's a Tassoff right there. Okay, luckily that's not a gun that can kill. Maybe I should save. What I'm not sure about is I'm not sure if this is explosive or not. If it is, then I'm gonna leave this guy alone because that's not a dangerous gun. It looks scary, but it's not a dangerous gun if I remember. I may not want to be in this module because I'm not sure if those are going to explode. Yeah, just don't observe your backside, you should be fine. At them, I'll need those sanity pills. Maybe I can MC this guy because we kill so many things. Maybe. Gotcha. Actually, I'm curious. Because we know what a Gilman is. No, they can see they have their attack. Okay. Right, I left the Noblin for a friend. So Jag, you're gonna take those happy pills. You need your sanity back. They're gonna be in the med bay for a little bit, but it's worth the risk. Hey, Hazard, welcome on in. Yeah, I can't take the risk. I want to at least see what was up there. So I forgot to say this, the other stuff. Dragon House your first and Legend second. I waved earlier before during the pre-rolls. I forgot to acknowledge the first. Make it a little bit brighter for myself. I still want this personally controlled though, because interested or not, they can still give us information. Even if they have no gun, they can still have some adventures, I guess. Hopefully that Tesla comes down so we can kill it. And Uncle Toy came down here, took some shots, but we're gonna have to investigate ourselves. Take a hyperstem next turn. We're still in the middle of the Tesla factory hazard. We're 11 turns in, and there are a number of Aquatoid and Tesla bodies on the floor, including this one that expired over here. I want to say most of the scary things are dealt with, but there could be more Gilman. Territory contacts in this part. It's probably safe to go here. I think there's still another Aquatoid in this module, so I'm not really sure how to approach. Stuff could be in there because aquaplastic suits have terrible vision. but you can't react. Well, we know this is safe. I'm unsure about that angle. Yeah, that's what I have to work with. No one that's upstairs needs to move, other than myself that went up. I would think I would be less stressed because of adding the session like I did, but this music's ominous. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Turns out like going faster does, so they're feeling the panic. Panic spiral. Nice little rooms. Oh, hi, that's why I check these rooms, because stuff like that. As she says they're panicking like that. Oh, hi. Could I knife you? I probably could because you're good at a brawl, right? Yeah, you're gonna probably get to stab the guy. Room's clear. So let's get in. I mean, it's hard for us to see because we have terrible vision underwater. We have a visibility of 9, and aliens have perfect 20/20 vision, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, he served his purpose. That's how someone up there is not going to panic and come down on his own volition, so drop him. Oh, right, that's that room, right. Someone there. There's your stem. There's that Aqua. So I want him mic controlled for a second. Okay, so that Aqua Toy did in fact come down. And me not sensing anything tells me that these rooms are probably safe, but I'd rather leave up the chance. I'm about to be brave. Well, not that brave. Probably gonna mind control this friend and use him for our own purposes. Oh, I forgot Dragon House. You're on this mission, by the way. I forgot to mention that fact. Scanner out. Something there. Noted. I was gonna go down and risk it, but yeah, that's not risking it. There's someone just chilling back there. Maybe. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. Thought Shotgun should take the thing down, or it'll just go after someone else. And Whisper is good at melee, so she can probably CQC the hatchet. A lot of ifs, but I have faith in her. Don't have a flare. Do you have a flare? This is a question. Don't mind me. Alright, we'll see what happens. Akazoi's probably gonna die though. If he doesn't die, he'll die in 5 turns. Yeah, down he goes. There's our friend we knew about. Gimmer. Also, drop your gun. You no longer need it. Your gun privilege has been revoked. Because that Akatsuki lost a will to fight. I'm not sure where that Tassoff went to, and that does worry me a little bit. It's like that he is sitting there. And that they did probably panic. Yeah, Thor needs a check because if they did panic and didn't move, then I know where they are. Oh, are you? Alright, that works. That's probably the contact I saw with the scatter last turn. That room's safe. Oh, it's one. I need to check these rooms. They probably have nothing, but you never know. Yeah, they're empty. I'm not sure where to put the moose. Whispers have to stay where they're at, just hope nothing comes toward them. And I think there's still 3 contacts in this little module. I should have moved you to a better spot, honestly. Take the noble on because your sanity's running a bit low. Alright, we'll see what happens. I'm a little worried about Whisper, but we'll see what happens. Someone panicked right there. Oh, I'm wrong. Ah, great. I don't like this. Am I I am unsure. Oh, there you are. No. That was a task up I saw then. That makes sense. You picked up your gun. The task up that luster gun. But I guess we'll keep this. Yeah, we'll definitely keep this Octoy for a second longer. It's telling me this room is safe, so you guys are gonna go in there. Should you guys go and reinforce that side? I'm worried about seeing what's in this room, so Red's gonna continue to explore this side. I hate Gilman with a passion. My tank's probably down. I was thinking 4 Gilman would have been a living. Nope, there's more than that. I mean, I could do that, but you are looking... You're looking away, but that's a really dumb move to make. But if I don't do it, the tank is definitely gonna get hit in the back plate, and that is the weak part of it. Oh, there's a chance it may just panic. You're good. You are not that skilled, unfortunately. Alright, I'll check this room, and Rouge will go along this side. Guess Des can start to explore this side at the very least. Tracker first. Tracker still zip. Actually, you take a hypersync for next turn. Oh, it's one of these rooms. I am not going up there. Stay where you're at, Whisper. I have actually no. That takes all your time. Is 57. I have an idea. All right, that worked out entirely as planned. You're a little exposed, but it should be fine. It might be fine. And everyone's already done the action, so we'll see what happens. They're probably gonna continue to pack. I think that's a Gilman. Yeah, there's a Gilman right there. And there's a lot of Aqua Twists just chilling in that corner. I'm not trying to test up a melee attack, but either way, we have a better handle on the situation now from that side. Oh hi, you panic profusely. We might control you, but I can give you an alternative. Yeah, saw that coming. Yeah, looks like I can go in a room to get to that one. Alright. Fair. I'm still unsure about this mess, but we'll worry about it in a second. Alright, giant module's clear. Get you out of there. You guys have that contained. I'm gonna check this room out then. Probably is contained if anything. Probably just this and that corner. Okay. Whisper saying tight there for now. Dragon House. Check these rooms out. Tracker shows zeros. I don't have medkits. You don't have a medkit. Well, I'll give them a sim next turn. Yeah, I think that has to be the last pocket of resistance. Definitely feels like it. Take Neil. You are going there. Yeah, figure as much. Well, did you at least make him bleed? Well, you at least made him bleed, but yeah, you lost that fight early. Actually, I bet we could probably mind control this guy since this guy's been freaking out this entire time. Man, also they are tanky. Sheesh. Didn't mean to switch things. I'm gonna kill this guy next turn now. I'd rather make sure he gets shot or just dies. Also, drop your gun. Walk over there. Yep, fire your gun out. I'll just drop the clip. I need to deal with that town stuff the old-fashioned way. Okay, room is clear. Okay, you're free to go over there. I think that Era minus Whisper, who I don't want to move at all. For crying out loud. I know he's up there. I swear, if he picks up a gun, I'm going back a turn. Because he should... We know he's there. Oh, hi. kind of shows zeros. I imagine there's probably nothing else in this room. It probably is just the task shelf that we can't see, even though we know it's just is there based on pathing alone. I doubt there's anything here, but might as well check. It annoys me. Well, I'm in a sort of awkward spot. I can unfix it in a second when the hybrid can actually move again. Yeah, there's room sniper fuel. Right, no med zone there. Check this room out next. for crying out loud. The only reason it's worse is because I can't see up to live for whatever reason for this one, but the hybrid does have innate sight sense 1, so I can see directly above it. Get back down here, dude. Just shaking my head the logic I have to do just to unfix my own mistake. So life is strange. Right, but I have one unaccounted for to left alien. I don't know where they're at. That's there in this room. I don't know where they stowed away at. And based on how fast it turned, I think that's the only alien that's left. So it could be here. Actually, no, the scanner would have showed activity because Whisper is there. So it could be here, actually. Right there. Anyone else in the vicinity? I really doubt it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw mid-mission save here then, because that should be the last alien we kill it, we leave. We don't worry about to left. Or at least this mission in particular. Cute. Alright, we're done. Javis. 28 things were killed, 32 corpses were recovered. And we got a bunch of score. Whisper and Dragon House got some sanity. 14 sonic pistols, 10 rifles. Oh, there were cannons on the field. I'm glad we didn't see them. Keep the concussive plan, the concussive clips, because we can actually use those at some point. Eight sonic pulsers, a vibro blade, blueprints. Well, let's just skip the. I guess it lets us skip the sonic cannons, but it looks like it'll let us make stuff. Entertainment, surgeries. Seeing the corpses for analysis, I guess. A bunch of power sources, nice. Take that corpse. Wait. You take that corpse. You'll take the plastics. And take that for now, because actually, can we? No. Well, we could use the sonic rifles, but our heavy cannons are probably better, so just take that stuff for now. And the creation data pad, that's our MacGuffin. Got to make some more Sonic stuff later. Aquanauts to everyone involved. 4 and 10 give night vision, so Ren got some night vision, everyone else got some various stats. Order North America to Thorn, Canyon to Dynamic, Solid to Rebel, Keystone to Dynamic and Ghost, Nation to Jake and Moose because they ingest Noblin, Execution to Rouge, Battle Scar to Jagged and Moose, Puppet Master and Trooper to Jagged, Warrior to Rebel, Mastery to Multi-Amp to Jake, Mastery to Regular Amp to Moose, Mastery to Ancient Katana to Thorn. Right. And Jag and Moose are for a week, so I think my plans for the Stealth Bomber got have changed, and now I'm just gonna shoot that thing down in the water if I can. Or not. Because Moose and Jake are my most competent scions. Yeah, Jake's not a triple-digit size skeptical. And without them, I think us trying to capture another power trooper is a little bit out of the question currently. And those things have blaster bombs, so yeah, I'll pass on. I'll pass on bringing a stealth bomber. Stun mini bomb. The stun mini bomb is used for capturing live human specimens, but it can also be used against most alien races. It's fired from a small launcher. We could dismantle it to recover some Valerium. It's the UFO classic for stunning things at range, 90 stun damage. We can now research stun mine manufacturing and the stun grenade. Might as well, because we have nothing else we can really do. Right, what else is on the board out of curiosity? Chemtrails, haunted house we don't care about. The embassy will deal with when people get back from extended therapy, probably. Yeah, because the people that are on a mission are pretty much out for 10. Alright, fair enough. Great shipment. Go to your... Okay, they're not going to their place. You guys are very annoying. I was gonna leave you guys be, and you guys decided just to go into base dipping mode. You have no one but yourselves to blame for that one. I need to check if there's anything near us, because it doing that makes me worried, a little bit worried. Even though we probably would have scanned it with the hyperwave, but still, that has me concerned. Okay, maybe we're just being paranoid, and instead of going to where they were supposed to go, they decided just to do whatever, I guess. Rebels a fully fit slam, by the way. Tank Gauss. These heavy weapon platforms equipped with a Gauss cannon that is far superior than any other. That is far superior to any other kinetic weapon. This other tank variant, this one has really big Gauss cannon strapped onto it. This will probably do work, but again, I'm impartial to the minigun variant. Yeah, I'm just being paranoid. I know why they target Australasia because mid-base, but really strange behavior. Old cross suppose got lost. Alright, I also need to start shipping off more of the cyberwares. And those turbo lasers. Make those 40 after the cannon gets manufactured. And the other stuff was Sonic stuff. I haven't got Zerbite. I'm not that. Normal base has my Zerbite. And they need that for... Well, I guess I really don't need that currently. Cause I just really feel for whenever I need to use that for probably the mid base, maybe. We're good for now. Right, and I can sell the vests. So I just need 2 doggo suits. Mind shield. Since alien craft rely on brainwaves to detect human presence, then the most effective countermeasure is to shield brainwaves from the base. This facility will drastically reduce the chances of detection by alien craft. Requires 40 allowance to make. So I imagine if you're paranoid about your base being kicked in, make this, or just shoot down the ships. One of the two. I've never made a mind shield, but I imagine that's probably the 2 choices you have: shoot them down away from your base, or just hope they don't find it. Someone else is working on a targeter. Add just a list for some more. Add those to the list, but I probably won't research those. Tell me about the Tassoc body. And a big hecky laser gun. Oh yeah, I just remember myself. What I wanted to do is actually screen for a second hybrid. There's a Niflheim because they have plenty of spare space. See if any of those guys have max size strength to work with. You went to flight school. He makes attack implants actually. Concussion Canic Lab. This device is used ammunition for a sonic concussive cannon. It contains a small quantity of Zerbite. I don't know about the sonic actual gun, but that's a fair amount of concussive damage. Holodron Corpse. A very complex automaton powered by a massive, for its size, Illyrium core. 2 shafts stretch from this core and are used to spread the plasma bubble that envelops the creature. It's also evident the core can overcharge and collect this extra energy to generate a powerful laser beam. Okay, so it is pretty much just anti-plasma. Can't set it on fire, can't choke it obviously. Super weak electricity though. Spitter Corpse. The torso of this creature holds a massive gland that secretes high amounts of disrupting enzymes. The enzyme is then stored in a chamber at the base of the funnels, presumably where high pressure quickly builds up to ultimately eject the substance on the target. The enzyme is a highly complex polymer capable of disintegrating any material almost instantly. We currently can't synthesize it, and it also has a very resistant carapace. Yeah, they're about as dangerous as I've ever been. Multi-launcher. This weapon fires light missiles at a high rate. They say it's in the field a couple times. I'm not really that impressed with it, but if you really want to, you could fire 4 rounds for. You could fire 4 light missiles really inaccurately, but you can if you want to. Anything else you guys can do? Tell me what that is, I guess. Tell me about this corpse. And I guess a laser cutter, because I'm running out of stuff to research, actually. Actually, no, the other, the fusion torch. And you can tell me about this, I guess. What's that other one? Oh, this one. So I don't wonder if the take can actually go on this one or not. I really doubt it. Can't stand a tank. Does it have to be the Cobra car? Yeah, actually we could just set a Kasune. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's only a singular zombie, if I remember right. The small hospital admitted a patient of unusual neurological symptoms. Lab test results baffled local medical staff, but we're pretty sure we know what it is. An early stage of zombification. To mind us, we're carrying various forms of medicinal firearms. It's fine. Oh, I forgot I like that one. Alright then. You know, for Rebel's sake, actually no, because that goes. There's our undead friend. Alright, problem solved. 3,000 score just for killing a zombie. I'll take it. Dragonhouse is a captain, Rouge, Legend, Bob, Torpedo, Appleblock commissaries. Voice Flux, Mumbles Kodak, Apotheosis, Glacier, Deeport, Pepsi Man, Valley, and Epsilon Zero, all captains, because I'd imagine because we hired a bunch of hybrids. I've already guessed. Solid's a ghost, now the Sezzy and Rouge. Howard, the Sezzy, Dynamic, Firehouse, Dragon House, and Rouge. With Whisper getting some bravery points. I should have shot that down. Well, I'm not gonna go deal with stuff. I had my fill to last a while, so I'll leave that be. Improve Sky Ranger. Sky Marshal. You can upgrade the Sky Ranger using titanium. It's lighter and stronger than solely Earth-based technology. It's a longer Ranger. As for what the ship looks like, Sky Marshal is actually pretty snazzy. It's pretty much it's a longer Sky Raider. It has backdoor entrances, it has a semi-open front door. Sort of hidden, but sort of not. There's strange design. I'm still impartial to the Sky Raider, but I guess if you don't have the Kasune, Sky Marshal's a pretty good replacement, I guess. Just doesn't go as fast compared to the Kasune. Alright, I think the Kasune almost goes twice as fast as a Marshal. Sims are done, like dog suits next. Oh. What's taking up space? Oh, I have a major ton of Valerium at Kerberos Sims. Stegman Beastmaster. Ultra Chrysalid. This large mass contains material from several different chrysalids who seem to have fused into one bigger organism. It appears all crystals possess this unique property. We theorize it comes in useful in fighting against enemies with bodies bigger than ours. Its offspring will also grow just as big. I'll believe it when I see it. Tassel Corpse. A section revealed a cybernetic organism possessed of strange power. Inside the body cavity is a small power unit, but no identifiable organs. The power is transmitted throughout the body by a bioelectric transmission system. The body wholly lacks bones or any other supporting structure. Once dead, the power stops and the creature becomes a lifeless ragdoll of oozing flesh and fluids. The only other internal construction is a pair of ceramic cells, which, if energized, briefly revive the creature. Thing of nightmares. I guess if you're playing vanilla Terror from the Deep, because from what I understand, they're mind control capable of, from what I've seen, they're mind control capable or something like that. I don't think these particular ones are, but I imagine the vanilla experience, they probably are. Targeter. This component uses alien circuitry to help a gunner maintain accurate fire in air combat. It analyzes its target's movement and compares it against its propulsion system. It analyzes the target's movement and predicts pretty much target prediction, eliminating from calculations all improbabilities when feeding the gunner visual data concerning the target's probable maneuvers. Hit chance 10, damage 10. It's an electronic mod. I think those are good, but we don't have the right shift for them yet. Oh, sorry, really, I'm running out of stuff to do. I guess whenever that's done, you can do whatever, I guess. How many more captives? That's all the captives I have, because we've been really dry on actual alien activity. I can honestly just get rid of the Enforcer. The Enforcers can't really tell as much at this point. Or at least the grunts can't. I guess tell me about the former equipment of Cyberweb, I guess. No. Not you guys. You. Alright, caught up with that stuff. I am going to definitely clean up the manufacturing list at some point because it's starting to become as big as what the science research used to be. But just because he can, make me a couple Terra Maces, I guess. Their Air 52 is pretty much armored up. I made a scope. Oh, the Tyrus have arrived. I may go and go back to making cyber armor for the other bases. Right. Are any of these guys good at psionics? Yeah, roll 2. Let's see. Something like that, I guess, for now. The other ones are getting fired because we're able to just buy hybrids. I want people that I could turn into actual, like, hybrids that are as good as Jag. So whenever we have cash to burn, we'll buy a bunch of hybrids and just... We'll buy a bunch of hybrids and then we will just screen them for psionics. So everyone past Ass just gets fired. Like, I saw a couple of like 80 plus size strength, but we want people that just have a natural 90 if possible. Because unlike hiring like actual human agents, hybrids only show up as hybrids. They don't have like a backstory or anything like that. But I mean, people get demoted because we're selling rookies back to the hybrid store. Oh, either way. So this is a more profitable venture than buying a bunch of land surveys for boxes. Anyway, Aquasoid Soldier. Tentaclat. Tentaclat. Not even a dance of a Lovecraftian nightmare could spawn something like this indescribable creature. No comparison to any earth animal exists. The environment that could produce such as this is beyond imagination. Armor with long tentacles. The tentaclet paralyzes victims, then transmutes into mindless beings. These progeny can cause death on touch, even through armor. Ah yes, the aquatic chrysalid, the aquatic equivalent of a chrysalid. It's terrifying. Anthropod corpse. Despite its humanoid shape, the anatomy of this creature is very alien. The creature is mostly cartilaginous with only a few robust bones composing the framework. The organs have a diffuse quality. All the apparatus are spread within the mess and trails. The brain site is something larger than humans, but is composed of several ganglions, which result in lower interconnection density. The respiratory system is rudimentary and inefficient, with notable signs of inflammation in it. Yeah, they're actually not that armored as I figured they'd be. We've seen them a couple times. It's just funny we just already see arthropods nowadays, especially when we were at Dimension X a while back. Alien narrative. While alien language allows us to communicate simple concepts, it took us a long time to grasp the whole context of the alien culture. Now we understand the framework of their social narrative, which allows us to learn about more abstract aspects of their life, their interests, fears, or ideals. We can now understand alien stories, retelling, and explain the universe. I cannot emphasize enough how vital this is for our research. After all, knowing your enemy is half the victory. We can now research the Martian solution. Not that we are going to want to, because we are still not very far off, but we have a lot of steps to do before that's relevant. Stun mine manufacturing. A landmine version of the stun mini bomb with increased power. I bet it probably has a big blast radius. They never really made one, but there's a lot of stun damage. But yeah, technically, it's how we get to Cydonia, just like in the vanilla UFO defense. But again, there's other stats we have to worry about first. You're working on that. It was you guys. Tell me about that chassis type. Tell me about... Did I ever make those Elerium flares? I did make those flares, alright. Those guys can take some dubious drugs. There's people that suddenly be turned into Predator class critters. Please trick to learn Kung Fu. Make it so. Oh, Kung Fu, please. That person could be a pilot. And you guys can get tech implants. Right, Scilab. Kick those two out, put the hybrids in the chamber. Why don't you just qualify to get attack appendix already? But we're gonna make them both Earthborns first. They're gonna get their side train again. Right, trace players are gone, alien players are in. Man, more select ships. I mean, it'd be cool if I was hunting for parts for the Iron Fist, but I don't need to left ships. And they're setting the big guns. Also, yeah. Moose is out for 12. I'm not gonna kick in that door like I figured I was going to for the NBC like I figured I was going to. Very large. It's a command ship. I'm tempted to shoot it down and maybe try to see what we can cheese from it, because I don't think we're quite there, but we're pretty close to it at this point. Uncle's Way Navigator. Calcinite Autopsy. Once the armor suit is stripped away, the calcinites revealed to be a huge amorphous blob of protoplasm. No visible brain, limb, or sensory organs exist. The small metallic component resides deep in the liquid body. Once said, we can only guess at the creature's nature, an instrumental enigma of our alien enemies. Not that we've seen a calcinite before. Taser drone. The drone chassis has better mobility than a human agent. This one is built to carry heavy loads, at the cost of a minor speed decrease. The drone chassis we could have made at one point. The Taser drone does what you would think it does. It shoots actually it does have a far range actually. It shoots a range stun projectile. Feral Lostomat Corpse. This creature is an abomination of genetic engineering that far outstrips anything else we have witnessed. Its shells lie impervious to anything that can't be wedged between the carapace plates, and laughs in the face of firearms. It lacks the implants typically found in many undersea aberrations. And yet we don't get the analysis for it. Fair. You guys? No. Oh, I pissed off the. I keep forgetting that fly over to airspace. Oopsie. Yeah, Forge are going to continue to just pass stars for a second. Stand by. Do not fire off. Well, I wasted a couple missiles. Do not fire the missiles. Thank you. Oh, I lost one. Okay, Raven 8 is gonna go to that. And you guys are all gonna follow Raven 8. And Raven 8 is going to patrol for a hot second. So they'll move as one squadron. Stand by. No. I think I did it backwards because usually these things attack me first, so it's fine. This was on. A little bit spicy. Starfighter survived. That's the important thing. It's 89% damage, but it's fine. There's some. I should have. I had to think myself, but yeah. Extra range definitely come in handy because I think if these things had the range of the best strata cannon, I think they probably had. I think the hybrid ships would have range to slightly damage our ships. These are repairs pretty fast. That's Alpha 15 days of getting the marbles back together. That pretty much checks out for the super excessive amounts of mind control, but I'm still gonna have to send them in. Do I think this is possible? I want to say it's probably still out of our range, but we'll see. The legend back in because legend could be in armor in their suit. Did I have more powers? Oh, I did, but there are other people, right? Bulletproofs. All right, Juggernauts, you're right. That could go in Rebel. I mean, it could be possible I sent one of the people out that had the power suit on, in which case it's fine. Anyway, I don't feel confident about this, but I had to at least try to get the MIB commander. Oh. You'll have some no blood, but I don't think we're gonna be using microchurches. I don't think that's in the. I don't think that's in the cards today. Yeah, I already doublet templates. Yeah, drop that. Dynamic big giant scattergun. I also don't think I made those straight hand grenades, but I can double check after the mission. Ghost will be our rockets here. Actually, I can at least update this template to be the the rocket launcher. Big hecky laser gun. Those will be hyper sims. Or is it an load? Oh, it did. Sort of. Rouge gets a turbo laser sniper. And well, that chat is fine. I don't have a gauss sniper. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it for your psionics. Well, no. So I still might, depending on what we see initially. Alright, we'll see how the spawn goes. It does remind me, I have the access to use to make a mine vessel, so I definitely will when I get back to base. Fire it up. Not the ideal spot I'm looking for, but again, we'll wing it and see if we can even save our turn. Psyop. You know, blaster launcher. Heavy plasma. Another psyop. There's a tank. There's a Ceratopod looking at us. Shocktrooper of heavy gas. Person with a plasma destroyer. I'm gonna take that as my sign of I injured a hybrid. I mean, I injured our half the male, and we take this guy with us. But I think realistically, that's all we're gonna be able to do. And if we can't even mind control, if we can't take this guy with us, we'll just leave if we can't. Okay, it's fine. It's not the big hecky sectopod. But I'll CGC out of curiosity while you're doing that. Nothing else. I mean, we could take a psyop if I can. It's tactically free at the low cost of my Scion being injured for a certain amount of time again. Why game? Anyway, we're out. Okay, we saw we abducted 2 people. That's good enough for me for now. And we can learn about what a green shield is, because we never caught someone that's capable of doing so. I'll take a free stormtrooper though, because we can use their armor. It is a form of power armor. I forget how good it is, but it's free, so can't complain. Warren Siberia to Nidadorn and Keystone Rand. And the half the miles is in the med bay for 2 days. That's a 4-route exchange. Oh, we had a scientist. I didn't even realize that. Alright, scientist who gets probed. Alright, got the plasma can start transferring around to all in winter pits. And I guess we're now continuing to make cyber armor until engineering world groups. Technically yes, but not really. Sonic Pulsar. This device is an underwater grenade using a magnetic microcharge to propel itself. The grenade uses a single pulse sonic blast that is emitted in all directions simultaneously. It's what it says on the tin. It's a sonic grenade. It hurts, just like all the other left attack. Acid bulb. A self-propelled grenade-like device employed by squeezing it in a certain way. It launches a brown electrical charge which flies in an arcing trajectory. Upon impact, it splashes corrosive enzymes capable of melting any substance into a film-like blotch. I never really used this, I just know that the chemical damage melts people. I am faster. This weapon fires erratic streams of hot plasma. It's bulky and heavy, more of a prototype made from garbage items than a mass-produced weapon, but it's quite deadly. It's powered with cyberwhip batteries. Right, I guess let's see into this research older stuff. Another council giving us yet another agent. This person's a spy. Right. Consume. And I still need more. Ion Blaster battery. This battery was tuned to be used with the Ion Blaster. Here's our web tech. It's really inaccurate and time inefficient use, but it's already plasma technically, so at least that this particular weapon is. Tank carrier. This automated heavy weapons platform carries several drones for scouting and attacks. Drone types must be researched separately. Once deployed, they're discarded and cannot be recovered after battle. Don't have that much experience with carriers, but from my understanding, they have things you can load onto them. Don't have much experience. I just know they're a form of a tank. Laser cutter. This portable device is similar in function to the industrial lasers we use in our labs, but can be used comfortably in the field. It easily cuts through almost any materials, allowing our agents to examine otherwise inaccessible areas. It is a super close range weapon, pretty much. And very time use extensive, so it's more of a excavating device than anything. Sure, tell me about this, because I'm running out of stuff to actually research. I fail when I have too many scientists. It's a good problem to have. I just running out of actual research, tangible research topics. That's a convoy. I'm assuming. Titanium trade. Alright, fine, we'll deal with that. Let's not send Jake, as fun as that would be. Send Whisper instead. No, we'll wait till nighttime. I mean, wait till daybreak. Right, Magma, I mean not Magma. The Siren is pilfering titanium ammunition. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep what I have on it. Except for Whisper. You actually scratched the tank. That's with okay. I think someone else took that shot. Or maybe not. Maybe the Black Ops pistol managed to scratch the side plate. Shoddy, regular doggo. Pump action. Well, I know what Ledge is gonna do in a second. Yeah, you guys are so screwed. Well, what the Kyber agent do, just proceed to destroy a detonation charge into the building. Oh, doggo. Our doggo now. Bark bark. I'm slightly disappointed, but sure. How I missed the turbo words. How I missed the turbo minigun cell. I should be careful because there's probably more than just a singular heck hound. Oh. Oh, a lot of friends. Alright, you will go that way. I've yet to find our boss, so they might be in this giant building. Oh, I thought it was more giant. Well, in that questionable building, I guess. Found our boss. I'm surprised that I didn't outright kill them. Four head counts. Okay, the last people surrendered. This guy continues to get points. Get some stat points at least. He's only trip buckshot. I'll keep a goon because we can get something once we get the chrysalid, a live chrysalid research. We can get a jump topic out of the way. Pioneer the Rebel, Keystone to Whisper, and Gunslinger the Moose. Man, they are really upset. And that is a convoy. Just gonna start fight out of curiosity. The Damron are actually good at their job, so I guess it's just trying to face tank the strike fighter, the strike ship, not strike ship. Yeah, trying to face tank the strike ship, probably not the wisest choice, but Starfighter lives, so I'm not gonna complain. Engage. I'm not gonna take that on. If I keep on trying to force the Tyrant to do micro shows, they're gonna continue to get wounded and not recover their sanity. Stun grenade. A stun bomb attached to a grenade casing. Though some effectiveness is lost during the conversion process, this fusion of human alien technology trades power for convenience. So it does stun damage, not choke damage like the knockout grenade does. I'd imagine it's probably effective. Again, I never really used it, so I can't really see if it would be effective or not. I'd imagine it'd be effective against the Batarian since it's hard to stun those things with stun sticks. Actually, have we done the have we researched a dead Batarian? No, we have. Right. Some research on the torch. That person's arrived. Yeah, that's pretty much basic defense personnel. That's A size range just tells me. That person's arrived. You have even worse size strength than the first person. Which is a shame because they get the higher ranked, the higher level, people we can claim get better accommodations, but yeah, it's a waste of talent, unfortunately. Better than a 7 or 8, but yeah, still. There's so many base defense personnel. I'm gonna pass on the Tower Apocalypse. I don't want to go into another Tower Apocalypse. Uncle Toy Soldier. To left escort. A medium-sized escort vessel that is of little threat on its own. This craft proceeds to rival larger vessels and increase activities. Yeah, it's a bigger ship, I guess. You might as well just start telling me about the Sonic Can at this rate. Days. So, pretty much by the end of the month, we can actually go and use the hybrid for their full effect. Ionizer. This experimental fast-firing ion cannon is deadly to both living targets and machinery. Powered by Cyberweb tech. Battery. Vampire Castle. Oh, this is the one I need to actually do. Now that mission spawns. Well, we could definitely do it, but yeah, and that's gonna be I set up between sessions so we can deal with that, because Vampire Castle is a giant step in the zombie plot, which we haven't seen in, I want to say, late 1998. So yeah, we got really unlucky in that stuff spawning, but that's going to be a future me problem. During sessions, I will set up to deal with this. I will set up our crew to go and take on the Vampire Castle.